Hi, and welcome to My Story with CareCredit. We all have stories, but what makes these stories unique is that they are about people who are able to get life-changing treatment, procedures, or medical care for themselves, their family, and their pets. All of the people featured on My Story with CareCredit did it with their CareCredit credit card. CareCredit is a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want now and pay over time with everyday promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. CareCredit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care whenever you need and want it. I'm your host, Amy Freena. Today, we're going to hear a story from a gentleman with a big heart whose story starts with him helping his sister-in-law literally save all of her upper teeth and then moves to a little ferret named Light who ended up with an enlarged heart. Let's listen as he shares his inspiring story.
Hi, my name is Luis and I've used CareCredit for 3 years. It all started 3 years ago, and my sister-in-law, she wasn't able to get CareCredit by herself, so we signed up together, and through that, I was able to help her. She had pain on her upper jaw, and if she didn't get surgery, she was gonna have that pain and problems for the rest of her life. Now she's pain-free. She doesn't have to deal with the whole issue of icing her upper jaw. So that's a plus, and it's all thanks to CareCredit. But it's harder on me and my family, because I wasn't born here. I don't have the luxuries that a lot of other people do. So I don't have insurance. So my only way to pay for it was through that opportunity given to me through CareCredit. If it wasn't for them opening the doors to be able to get that, I wouldn't even be able to help my sister-in-law, or for that matter, help myself, because my teeth were jacked up too, so I actually needed that as well, and it's all thanks to them. Thank you, CareCredit.
Hey, I'm Amy, and we are live from the studio today with Luis. How are you?
Great.
All right, so thank you for joining us. He's going to tell us a little bit about his CareCredit story. How did you first hear about CareCredit?
Well, it actually happened 3 years ago.
Okay.
With the intention of helping my sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. She had an issue with her teeth. Her upper jaw was actually messed up, so if they didn't perform surgery, she could lose all her upper teeth.
Oh my gosh, how scary.
Yeah.
So she applied for CareCredit to help with the procedure?
Yes, she applied for it, but she wasn't given the amount that she required. Mm-hmm. So she asked me to come in as a co-signer as well, so they could help her give a little bit more.
What a good brother.
I guess.
Yeah, no, truly. Helping your family, that's amazing. So was she able then to get the procedures done and everything went well?
She was able to get the amount she needed, and she was able to get the procedure, and now she's pain-free. She doesn't have to worry about the pain. Awesome. She doesn't have to worry about wearing dentures. So.
Okay, awesome. So have you used the CareCredit credit card since?
With my ferret, she passed away 6 months ago. Well, actually in June.
I'm so sorry.
It has been hard, but if it wasn't for CareCredit, I wouldn't have been able to pay for it. They gave us a good amount of time to pay it off, which helped out as well. And I was just glad that we were able to give her at least a week more of life.
Okay, so what was the ferret's name?
Light.
Light?
And we've said it, me and my girlfriend constantly have said it. She really was the light of our life.
Did she get sick towards the end, or?
Yeah, it's her age. Her age was the cause of it. She had an enlarged heart, so she started having a little bit of trouble breathing, a little bit of trouble walking. So that was, we understood.
Right.
She wasn't going to live forever. Their lifespan's only 7 years, so we were just grateful to even have her for longer than that.
Yeah.
It was her time, and we thank God that she actually made it a little bit further for us.
So you're saying she made it a little bit longer. So you took her to a vet?
Yes.
And they said this is the problem, and what solution did they offer?
They offered us first to take x-rays, and then afterwards they figured out that was the issue. From there, she actually started getting medication to kind of slow down the enlarged heart and from growing. So that helped out,
Okay.
but it wasn't enough because they detected it a little bit too late.
Gotcha.
So if we would have known about that like maybe a year beforehand, we would have probably started on her medication. And but at the end of the day, we just simply, at least I couldn't, or my girlfriend couldn't keep her.
Right.
We couldn't deal with that, trying to have her in a pet dialysis, if you call
Right.
it.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do that.
No.
And it was the best thing for us to just say our goodbyes and, you know, let her go.
You did the right thing. I know that's so hard. Our pets are literally our loved ones. They're our family. And it's hard.
Yeah,
And it's
it
hard.
really was.
I always say it's hard because you can't talk to them and explain. We need to discuss this. So
True.
I totally understand.
True.
So I want to go back to the CareCredit credit card. So you had that you had helped your sister-in-law.
Correct.
So when you guys decided to take Light to the vet, having the card, did that alleviate the burden of whatever the cost might have been?
Yes, it actually did, because at the time we kind of hit up a rough patch. I kind of like focused a little bit more on school and not as much as in work. So if it wasn't for that card, CareCredit card, honestly, I don't even think we would have had the money to pay for it.
If you go back to that day, finish this sentence for me. CareCredit made me feel.
There's just a lot to say about the card, but it provided stability. It provided a lot of safety. That was basically for me the biggest point, that I knew that they had my back. I didn't have to worry about dealing with the money I had to spend out of pocket, because I knew like they were there and they have been there for the past 3 years, and you know, I'm grateful to God that they still are and that they helped me. That I'm not born here, so I don't have that luxury of being able to afford what a lot of other people have. So everything that's given to me, I'm really grateful for it.
Is there the possibility of a new Light in your future?
We have talked about it, yes, there is. But in our back of our head, like, she was so unique in every way, just like every other animal is. So if we do get another one, another little ferret, we actually want to get a pair, a boy and a girl.
Okay.
And of course, she's never gonna get her place taken. You know, that's not gonna happen. But we just want to be able to give like another opportunity to another animal, or you know, in general, because I know there's a lot of animals out there that don't have a home.
Right.
So just being able to give another opportunity, a second chance at life, how we gave to her, to me, that's the most important thing. And honestly, it would be a blessing for us. And
I know it's been a tough time, but I'm sure that there are plenty of people watching or listening that are inspired. So thank you for sharing, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you guys as well.
I hope you found Lewis's story as inspiring as I did, and CareCredit was proud to be a part of it. Remember, CareCredit is a leading national healthcare credit card that can enable you to get many of the procedures and treatments you want now and pay over time with everyday promotional financing on purchases of $200 or more. CareCredit is accepted at hundreds of thousands of locations nationwide to pay for care whenever you need and want it. If you are interested in applying for a CareCredit credit card or would like to find a provider in your area who accepts CareCredit, visit us at carecredit.com.